Hi, good merry people. I wanted to share with you today, as always, in this beautiful spot. Look, not a cloud in the sky. Sorry, having lived in England all my youth, this never seems to amaze me, never stops to amaze me how wonderful the nature is. And look at the difference in the trees here. See, this one here is starting to have leaves, and this one has got none, absolutely none. And this can be the difference in your own day. Like, sometimes you can't see the wood from the trees, as they say, and other times, you're just starting bubbling, lovely life. Now, all this takes is, God, I'm just wondering what's happened to the grass here. Can you see? It looks like a wild boar's been on it. How bizarre. Anyway, so your life can sometimes take a turn, I'm going to just put myself here so we can see the garden. So your life can take a turn for the better or the worst. And this really does matter on your own outlook on life. I can't stress enough how important it is to keep track of things, to keep a hold on things. I had a really bad week because on the Monday, it started. I made a video about that, of the fatigue era that we go through as divorcees occasionally, when the ex will just sort of lash out, have a bad day and lash out, and sometimes we can deal with it and other times we can't. And every time I sort of go really bad I then look into the astrology side, and it's true that it's always I can't remember what we had on April the 7th yesterday. We had some sort of new moon, or I don't know, this moon anyway. This woman astrologist was going on about how it's we're coming out of the earth phase that we've been in since the early 19th century. We're coming out of that into the air phase, and on the earth we've been using all the resources, and the petrol, the soil and everything. We've really been just ripping it to shreds, and trying to contain people in certain environments, so there's like the Uranus is not dictator, it's not the real word, but the one that's sort of lord of the house, and now we're coming to the air. I can't remember which planet is ahead of that actually, but anyway, we're coming into the air, and it's all the share. And because you can't contain air, we all breathe the same air. I read once that you're breathing the same air as Einstein or Tesla, or all these wonderful people, and you're like, wow, God, yes, I am. So that really is some sort of amazing, wow, idea to get your head around. So we're coming into this era of the air, which will really kick in 2020, and it's a transition phase here. And okay, there's 4 years of transition, but this for me is really the pivoting point. I can feel it, I can sense it, I know it, and I've worked so freaking hard for it that I'm just waiting. And so I got to be more aware of these things. Every time I have to try and be a little bit more aware. And I'm going to my mum's actually. I haven't done this for years because I leased a car and I'm way over the kilometres. And to go to my mum's, another 1,400 kilometres added on the clock, so that's an extra, $200 or $1,000. I can't remember how much we have to pay extra, but anyway, we might go up a bracket or something. And so I haven't done it. I didn't do it at Christmas. I didn't do it, and now I just thought, well, no, I've got to give the car back, so I'm just going to do it. And I'm feeling so good about that. And my daughter, who's supposed to be working and chosen to live with her dad, is now, she called and she said, well, can I come with you too? And I was like so ecstatic, because it'll be like an old trip down memory lane. This is something we used to do, go off to mum's, to granny's for them. So yes, it's really, really a lovely sensation. I can't wait to be going tomorrow. So I'll be sharing the journey with you, hopefully. And you'll see me in my new office by the pool and stuff. It's just, I love it down there. It's really lovely. But it's a new era. I'm a new woman. It's a new time, and things are changing. Things really are changing. You can feel them. You can palp them. And the reference to the trees here is how you how you look at it, how you're going to take it on board. Are you just going to, stay like you were? Like my body now just reacts so physically. I had this conjunctivitis that I have never had so bad. My eyes were itchy, just red. I could barely see. I could, be in front of a computer was hard enough, but trying to think of writing an article was like a nightmare. And, so I did other things to move forwards nevertheless. I tried to make some videos, not look too grummy about it. And all this, everything moves forwards. And life is amazing. So, I know my son's, well, one of them just doesn't believe in astrology, and he's like, ugh. But nevertheless, the planets are kicking in. And as I'm talking to you, I'm looking, it's Little Market Day today, so market stalls, but look up here. It's all, can you see that row of trees is just, god damn, it's just so beautiful. And that's where I'm at. I'm just bursting, bourgeon, I think. I can't think of the English word, and I have a ton of washing up to do before the landlord comes. So, gotta go, guys. Love you, and the Founders Call was just amazing, absolutely amazing. I love this community. Go to the Momentum Day. I've got my ticket. I don't know how I'm going to fly there, but hey, things will happen. Bye for now.